The likelihood of F-22 returning to production is almost zero. The F-22 was praised online, as if the battle was over as soon as you sat in the cockpit of the F-22 and pressed the launch button. There are different opinions on the internet about the reasons for the closure of the F-22 production line, but they mainly focus on two aspects. One is that the F-22 is too advanced and is afraid of technical leaks, so it is discontinued. And the other is that the United States cannot find a rival, and the F-22 is too expensive, so it is suspended. All I can say is that there's a big misconception about F-22. The combat effectiveness of the F-22 is not as strong as it could be. The F-22 was developed in the 80s of the last century, using the technology of the 90s. The technology was finalized in 2001, entered service in 2005, and was discontinued in 2011. In the past 20 or 30 years, it has been a period of rapid development of science and technology. And what OSI air intakes, sawtooth designs, composite stealth materials, radar equipment, etc., have appeared. But the technology for F-22 is already in shape and it can't be used a large part of. The reason is that backward stealth materials are used. A thick layer has to be painted like a wall, and a special thermostatic hangar has to be built, which is not only delicate, but also seriously affects the combat radius of the F-22. If the F-22 can use the latest thin layer of stealth composite materials, the cost can be significantly reduced. The combat radius can be increased by at least 10%. And it will be more durable. And it will not be afraid of wind and sun. The F-22 uses the old technology, which not only affects its own weight, but also its mobility, bomb load and combat radius. Moreover, the F-22 can only fight with other F-22 networks. But the current fifth-generation aircraft can already be networked with other fighters, UAVs, and early warning crews to talk about the degree of technological advancement. The F-22 is far worse than the F-35. The F-35 uses the latest American technology, such as the latest stealth materials, optoelectronic distributed aperture systems, and optoelectronic targeting systems. But when it comes to overall performance, the F-22 is still stronger than the F-35. After all, the F-22 has two engines and a larger radar, while the F-35 has only one engine and a smaller radar. If the United States wants to develop a fighter that is stronger than the F-22, it only needs to install two engines on the basis of the F-35 process, use a larger radar, and use the latest technology. And there is no need to restart the production line of the F-22 and use the technology of the 90s as for concerns about technical leaks. Just look no further than the F-35. The technology of the F-35 is stronger than that of the F-22. And there are already more than 1,000 of them. And 5,000 will be produced in the future. And so many countries are using them. Is this still afraid of leaks?